for Wade's been overturned.
They're taking black jobs.
The Supreme Court has issued a ruling on the extent of presidential immunity from criminal prosecution.
Shocking body camera video released today shows the deadly police shooting.
It feels like my country doesn't love me.
Charlamagne, now is not the time to sit this one out.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
America's is a big reality TV show.
On The Breakfast Club.
Would you rather have the black president or the white president?
I have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
It's enough.
America has a problem.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Tuesday, September 3rd. DJ Envy's Born Day.
Yes.
Goes to the 45th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump. A man I call Dope 45. A man who is running to be president again, but I've already told you, I truly don't believe he wants to run anymore. Okay, this man was facing 88 criminal charges. I think it was 88. I lose count. He was convicted of 34 of them. He's been shot at. At some point, enough has to be enough. And I truly believe he wants the Republicans to do him the way the Democrats did Joe Biden. Yes, Trump wants out. But Republicans have become the party of cowards because they've let MAGA just take over, and MAGA has completely wiped its ass with traditional conservative values. So they don't have the courage to push him out because they are scared of how the cult of MAGA will react. Now, when I say to folks, I don't think Donald Trump wants to run anymore, they look at me like I'm insane. Well, I have, new evidence to back up my claims, and that's why we are here today. See, Donald Trump, a man who faced a federal indictment, which accused him of illegally trying to overturn the 2020 election loss. In fact, a week ago, Trump faced a revised federal indictment of that charge, with prosecutors narrowing their approach after a U.S. Supreme Court ruled that former presidents have broad immunity from criminal prosecution. Yes, you all remember that ruling that happened over the summer, where they basically made presidents above the law. So Trump is immune from criminal prosecution for actions that were within his constitutional powers as president. And clearly he's standing on that, okay, because he did an interview with Fox News yesterday. And according to Donald J. Trump, and the J must stand for jackass, he had every right to interfere in the 2020 election. I can't make this kind of stuff up. People, let's go to Fox News to listen.
It's so crazy that my poll numbers go up. Whoever heard you get indicted for interfering with a presidential election where you have every right to do it? You get indicted and your poll numbers go up.
Donald J. Trump is over it. Okay, Donald J. Trump is over it, okay? Donald J. Trump don't give a damn about the law. He doesn't give a damn about the Constitution. He doesn't give a damn about running for president no more. And he doesn't give a damn about your right to vote in a free and fair election, okay? He was just re-indicted again last week, all right, for his efforts to overturn the 2020 election. And then you sit with Fox News on Sunday and say you had every right to do it. You had every right to interfere with the results of a free and fair election. That one statement defies logic, decency, and the principles of democracy all at once, okay? I don't know if Donald Trump is arrogant or stupid. The safe bet is both. All right, because he openly admits that he believes he has the right to meddle with the democratic process. CNN, MSNBC, Fox, topics like this should be what you make points of debate. Okay, whether Vice President Kamala Harris is black, whether Vice President Kamala Harris is a DEI hire, those are nothing burgers compared to the fact that a former president who was indicted for attempting to overturn the results of the election just told you he believes he had every right to do it because in his mind, the presidency comes with a golden ticket to do whatever you want, including disregarding the very foundation of American democracy. Donald Trump is truly the Frankenstein monster of white supremacy. He is what happens when privilege goes unchecked. Okay, Donald Trump is the only white man in America who makes other white men in America feel like niggas. Okay? Let's just talk about the fact that the United States is a country built on the principle that the will of the people expressed through free and fair elections is sacred. Okay, elections are not supposed to be tampered with by people in power. Okay, they are meant to reflect what we the people want. But we have a person who swore an oath to uphold the Constitution, claiming that he had the right to undermine the very process that ensures the peaceful transfer of power. The same man who said we should terminate parts of the Constitution to overthrow the results of the election is at it again. Listen, I don't have to tell you how dangerous this is, do I? Okay, this is the same mindset that erodes trust in our democratic institutions and encourages Dakota MAGA to believe that rules don't apply to them. if they don't like the outcome. And it's this mindset that led to an attempted coup of this country on January 6, 2021. I don't care what your political affiliation is. I don't care what party you represent. But at the end of the day, we all have to believe in democracy. And when Trump talks like this, it's a slap in the face to those of us who believe in democracy. It's a slap in the face to democracy, period. It's like we prostitutes and he's just peeing on us because he feels like he can. Okay, he has a sense of entitlement that I believe naturally exists in him. But then when you have a Supreme Court that is no longer legitimate and does his bidding, and gave him presidential immunity, and he has all these elected officials that are MAGA all around the country, and they will refuse to certify the results of the election. When you hold in all those Trump cards, no pun intended, you talk spicy like how he's talking right here. Let me hear the clip again, Red.
It's so crazy that my poll numbers go up. Whoever heard you get indicted for interfering with a presidential election where you have every right to do it? You get indicted and your poll numbers go up.
America. 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 Do we believe in democracy or not? If so, what are we going to do about this man who openly admits to what can only be described as an attack on democracy? And once again, I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, Independent, nobody, okay, nobody. Whether you're Republican, Democrat, Independent, corporate lobbyists, these PACs, nobody, no matter how powerful, has the right to interfere with the will of the people. Please let Remy Ma give Donald J. Trump the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. You stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
There's no way in hell that CNN, MSNBC, Fox, well, maybe not Fox because their agenda is to make Trump look great at all costs, but CNN, MSNBC, every other news outlet, these should be your points of debate all week. Okay, if this doesn't feed into the Trump wants to be a dictator narrative, then I don't know what does.
All right.
No, it's okay.
What are you going to say?
I was going to ask what energy you think you're going to be giving at the debate.
Oh, I think that Donald Trump is going to get dog-walked at the debate. And the reason I think he's going to get dog-walked at the debate is because there's really no way Vice President Kamala Harris can lose. Because let's just say, you know, it's a healthy debate where they respectfully, you know, disagree with each other.
Never.
Exactly, right? But let's just say, hypothetically, that does happen. You know, in that case, she'll just win off knowing more. She'll just win off being an experienced politician who understands policy and things of that nature. She'll win off that. But to your point, Lauren, we know that's not going to be the case. So he's going to overtalk her. He's going to overpower her. He's going to insult her. And he's going to look like a madman up there. So she really can't lose either way.
Yeah, I don't think he'll do that because they're going to mute those mics, though. But I think he's going to look crazy. He's going to look tired. I think he's going to try to disrespect her, like you said. I think he's going to try to all types of false claims. He's gonna get up there sounding stupid.
I don't think they should mute the mics. If I was the vice president, I would want the mics open just for that, exactly for the reason I just said. Because he's going to try to overtalk her. He's going to insult her. He's going to be cutting her off. Let him look like a madman.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today.
Donkey of the Day is sponsored by renowned personal injury attorney Michael the Bull Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey when you need a fighter on your side. If you're ever injured, go to michaelthebull.com. That's michaelthebull.com. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.